All right, this is Mrs. Bobby. We are on lesson 16, and today we're going to be looking at unit rates and how to find out if two rates are equivalent or equal to each other. And they call it sometimes a constant rate. But we're going to check it out. We're going to do a couple different techniques on how to find it. So let's get right into this. A publishing company is looking for new employees to type novels that will soon be published. The publishing company wants to find someone who can type at least 45 words per minute. So 45 words, 1 minute. Dominique discovers she can type at a constant rate of 704 words in 16 minutes. We need to find out, does Dominic type fast enough to qualify for this job? So, the first way that a lot of kids like to do this is with a chart. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this right now because I'm going to need some space because a lot of kids like to make charts. And I'm going to try to make this chart as good as I can. And in the first one, we're going to put words. And then we're going to put minutes in this. Okay? Words, minutes. I can make that a little bit bigger because that is small. Word, minute. Okay. So we know that we need to find out if this ratio of this rate of 45 words per 1 minute is going to be 704 in 16. If so, or if it's lower than this number, then she qualifies. But if the 16 minutes at the bottom of this chart is larger than this number that she can do, then she's not going to qualify for this job. So let's check it out. So we got 45 and 1, 2. You guys can see what I'm doing. And I squeezed it in there. I know. I'm going to get the point of this in a minute. Okay. So this could be a painful chart. Okay, this very bottom one down here is a 16. Of course, we can pretty much see that. So she does 45 words in a minute. So we're just going to keep doing the repeat pattern as every minute she does 45 more words. So we've got 90. Add some more, 135. Add 45 every time, 80, 225, so on and so forth. There's going to be a delay like always. So I'm just going to write all these in here. And finally, 720. So to qualify for this particular job, Dominique would have to type 720 words in 16 minutes. Well, if we look back up to her numbers, she can type 704 words in 16 minutes. So she does not qualify for this job. Some kids really like charts. If you like charts, you have to be willing to dive right into one and do it, but making sure you don't make an error in the numbers. Because the minute you make an error, everything underneath it is going to be wrong. Okay. Now, there is another way to do this. There's lots of ways to do math, but these are just a couple ways. We can make a tape diagram out of what Dominique has. Okay. And this is going to work us a little bit backwards. We can do a tape diagram. And that'll be 16 sections. And those 16 sections, each one represents 1 minute. So if we want to find out if this girl has got what it takes to get this job, each of these boxes would have to be 45. But let's do the math and see if it is. This whole tape diagram represents 704 minutes, or sorry, 704 words. So what do you think I'm going to have to do with those 16 things in this number? That's right. You're going to have to take them and divide. Now, the whole concept here is if we get 45 answer or larger, that means this girl qualifies. Well, according to this, she didn't. So let's check the math over here. We find out how many 16s are in 70. We get 4. 4 times 16 is 64. We subtract. We get 6. We bring down our 4. And look at that, 64 and 64. So that means it's going to go in 4 more times. Nothing left over. So this girl can type 44 words per minute. So if she types 44 words per minute and the company wants her to type at least 45 words per minute, she'll qualify for this job. So as always, there's another lesson in math, also knowing that there's more than one way to solve rates and unit rates. Tape diagrams are nice. Charts are great for those kids who have the patience to do them. Whatever works for you will work for me. Let's just do it correctly. And as always, I heart math.